answer na ye beti asem we asinia na menua no ubisa no ye fa ncha na me so nya adaje enkan judgment ni ya na face waje atum so onya lawyer inti no conversation we ni ye de to the right perspective mo ye di kan na ya the MPP welcomes every decision to fight galamsey ye ni aye gitum se galamsey na ye ade hardwin ade e ball mine ade sen ye so ye ni aye gitum se I was say etia galamsey. But on record, the misinformation say Wontumi was convicted because no ye galamsey na nya no kre.
Abusia mamenchia na memo akwa bamfa wombra Randige report so. Efiri nrada ya chama Wontumi ho sensem beto montene so menam so. Ama Accra High Court a sentence 20 years into custody no. Nyadaje sebia asem no kwan fa so ebaaye lientia ya bua ne fo ya okodam 20 years no ene enema ye de ho ntansa bo no ne ade nyina ne se wonya hunu de etuemu a mesre se obegibre na wati lawyer Kwesi Botchway ya lawyer Kwesi Botchway junior oye MPP communication team member na wasai legal practitioner wonya daje a kirechire mfisi no de krata bebrebe no a court no gina so de ne judgment by and wonya daje kan ni nyina every ekosi enti wadaroma se openchire mu ni ya mesre se obaje breka krabi na wati lawyer yi wo kwan wo fa so a wodi mu nchire mu nyina ba me ehunu se ampade ne ntanchia bi ewo baabi na ya ma monwasem so edi anim enu nti ena ama yehu de yehu ifese NDC amanyakuo no wo mu di kan ede bontoa ebo mo ho safo hene se ebinum wo hono mo ayo mo akakabensem ye ba ye be kire wo mo pa amma ho se tumi bi wo baabi nti no ewo mu se nipa ne di fokora no akwan ye fa so ye chi wo mo kwan ye fa so ye tata wo mo ye bua wo masem no na aye bibie wo ho ene sama boy nsu aye kan NDC fo akọchi asase na boso ama ye di galamsey den enso ene obi anka ho no masem wa ye chi no de etese ye do famara kwan so ya mean ene NDC amanyoko no ma de shebia wo mu nyina yoko etu ensafre wo mu se wo mu nyina eye galamsey na ene o masem na akakoduro hin nanso chama Wontumi ena ne nam ho apaso ya ene de ye twe ne sere ne abasa yenko ne yenko tie lawyer Kwesi Botchway junior wo ne nsem ne nchiremu a ode aba na NDC amanyoko no ma de shebia obetena ho a oye senka o defend the abana ye no onu anka so man ho kire ne pa o man ho kire ne yenko tie be like video yima me na share for adwen kire nso so bra yesua de
o so mu ka se ba kokra edwane you say Kwame entry at large onu kwa de oni Kwame entry na o at large aye hunu no general manager for Akonta mine.
Okay, more prosecution witness no prosecution witness na mu use no
one we use no
so we say mo na mo ka
no this is republic. Okay. No, this is the republic.
Sorry man kan ye
anti but o ka ho me ka ho
man kan ye me twe hosan
me da say
anti
sa ban ye Ghana for
anti prosecution witness na aban ni use no prosecution witness no
yeah
na o ka ho
o say
o ka mo Wontumi de ai tumi no ma mo ko
man question I say
me say
yeah
prosecution witness na aban ni use no prosecution witness na aban ni use no oka omo a Wontumi ma omo tumi a
me da so kan kai nti and also
menka say no
and also ba say eja
but strangely
if you dey kese so frey a lot of people titi if you dey kese say e ba so a we need to prepare and now ene ewie ya na eja e ba how many pages how show pages no
hey bra
59
what
pages.
Your question be amabisa be when your provision can
59 pages.
Amabisa one simple question dey watch them.
Me do how me upon here. 59 pages. I feel me kind of back. You have trouble here. Nti me so say me can o try to hold.
Send mama.
What say o be send this. O say.
O na kan na mama.
I don't try nti say what can me so try.
Would man go down me try.
Me so try to.
Would man go down me try. Because me ma 15 minutes.
Yes. Uninterrupted.
Na me mpese me bam.
Me that's why
I make say my break you a trend of thought there be me penisa. To me jaw se ko. Now where we no ntina me ka just say after 15 minutes in time na kan ye me dia. Enti dia me pana me no dey be ye. But do you say prosecution witness in their own kind of
I feel me do hot me hot junction so any.
Okay, can we
me do me that's
Council.
Oh, my name me ma ye ka pass account there. Me ma judgment ya account there.
Usan for Mamunyina judgment. Abdullah Siaka or a member of Abu Bajowi. Mami take counsel.
No, counsel person you should be me evidence.
Na evidence.
Oh, you should be me
evidence. Judgment evidence.
Oh, you should be me evidence.
No,
Pacho me refer me Pacho.
Usan for Abdullah Siaka or a member of the NDC's communication team on the Casa Sia and lawyer Kwesi Botchway Jr. member of the MPP's communication team so ababe kansa said me yema abunu sa pepepe and ameye ama council so council
nana ya
pacho over 15 minutes me pe na me wo ho kwan se me bam obi ani ho kwan
onyankopon hirawo oyo ni pakese onyankopon hirawo
amen
enyumre ma me fa akonya isu na menchia wankasa opamfo ene Abdo ene Ghana fo agebra enyumre yo muti the platform show or call us no texters near and I mention my flag bearer so His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Baumia or so the Chakesi Magana Funina offer and then dear as I'm KCSC na as I'm KCSC ni say I was in court abra her ladyship Justice Ojuko Kubite Justice of the High Court a kind of judgment in the matter of Republic versus Chairman Wontumi and two others. Of a conversation, yebe boy room, nansa na yebe boy room no. The American say court need the decision aba. I disagree with the decision. The MPP disagrees with the decision, but as senior onim no, we are bound by the decision. Na sisi anso a court need the decision about the numero menya bre akan 59 pages judgment ni nia entino ye wo ho kwan say ye be critique judgment na te numero ye be critique judgment na in my opinion in the opinion of the MPP offer answer na ye beti asem we asinia na menua no ubisa no ye fa ncha na me so nya adaje enkan judgment ni ya na afenso waje atum so onya lawyer entino conversation when you debate to the right perspective more. Yedi kind. Nanaya, the MPP welcomes every decision to fight Galamsey. Yeni ayeji tum se Galamsey na a idea hardring, a idea airball mine, a idea saying so yeni ayeji tum se I was say etia Galamsey. But on record, the misinformation say Wontumi was convicted because no ye Galamsey na nyano correct. Nanaya, the narrative say Wontumi ya convicted and ya jailing if you say no O2 Galamsey, ya kwache ni say O2 Galamsey and no O2 Galamsey I say yen so no. It is not true. And yes, I'm a court and the kind. Now, in order say a betting same way as no offer person me shall say free the background of assembly near na me dia be we dia court on the kind. The tiani say Wontumi nya concession e was Samra boy assassin so sometime in 2022-2023. And I out here.
Etiopa.
And nya concession. There be bampesi e din komo. And nya concession in 2022-2023. Onya concession as at the time onya concession no. It has been established say na obi etu former goodie e concession so say concession no. Na concession I said that ansana ye the concession ni match I want to be sometime between 2022 and 2023 I was Samra boy inti ye the concession ni man na concession I said that no ye the concession ni man for a period of 12 years concession I said no then I was also reclaiming concession no sometime in June 2024 and of Francophone mienu Henry Akom ene Michael Jedu ayisi ngofo mienu na obisa omase wo Abdu Hona we ho mudi ambo anche o se omo anom ye kwache om se allegedly no mo ye Galamsey wa asase no so no anase secret say judgment about ye kwache om se no mo ye Galamsey wa asase no so Henry Akom ne Michael Jedu ayisi sometime in June 2024 and I tell my Wontumi fa om say our concession was Samra boy ye di amano the previous year no or was our concession is obetu former kudie for the next 12 years nemum obia answer near the concession be man no na nipa kura na concession ni kita no no ono etu former kudie asase na masase na say amena de mu nti saa Harry okumi ene Michael Jedu ayesi omo koye de friend no land reclamation se ne be ya asase de besenya ahoden egina ne na so ansa na ono nso betu fom agudie a ono chema Wontumi na yeden etu fom agudie no enti no the first point is that chema Wontumi wo legal right to asase no or mineral right to asase no or ho kwan se otu fom agudie e wa asase no so that's the first point and say same way no was not contested in court did to me say indeed chema Wontumi what the legal right so be to form agudie offer ya establish same way ya court no so agia to me then what is galamsey ovambacho what is galamsey wadara maboa me ya kase galamsey e de ba ade
se oye utu agudie a ennam ne kwan so
ana se uni hu kwan se uni hu krata
se ennam ne kwan so no
sa pepepe na say illegal
mining krata de na che ennam ne kwan so
na say utu galamsey a unlicensed mining
utu agudie a tumi ma
ho kwan but from the judgment of the court we know that Wontumi had mineral right in 2022-2023 for a period of 12 years and you know be our mineral right no how then do you say such a person was a galamsey kingpin Abdul and so that narrative say Wontumi was a galamsey kingpin because now two galamsey was samurai boy no that argument is a flawed argument ben kan wo ba bia because the court established say Wontumi no kita mineral rights no person two mining na obetimi two mining na enye illegal now I didn't know asem ni copy court and none of ye copy court ye nia ye kai say chema Wontumi asemi sha ase na ne lawyer any the learned and my respected senior and the appear kubi asem ne kɔ nim na and the appear kubi say due to some shabby treatment a judge ne di amano enti no ntimi nto asem ni nso biem eno jaya asem nim ena miame boss the venerable Samuel Atachia ekoso asem nim Tama Samuel Atachia ekoso asem nim na prosecution na close in the case over say criminal trial ebe sha ase the first point ne arrest ye arrest you we are near the wakwa kojina court ye bisa o say udi for ana say udi bem say o ka say udi bem a na ya ye the friend case management conference any disclosures na ye say adansi a prosecution no woni ya o pese o de ball kwa adunia na o so o de ba na o hwe na hu adansi a prosecution ni kuta enti hu sa adansi ni wi a na say awuni asem bia wo ho na say ye wie CMC a na fe ya any say prosecution no ebe from first witness that is where we say prosecution action asemase prosecution na asemase no boni nkura wie friend witnesses ni wie a na say prosecution ni close ni case a who accused person who right say obey the friend submission of no case ni say ususu say prosecution asem na waka no ontimi fa dance mba ya a warrant say wo na we say ye ma ubie wo defense now answer certain questions and now say prosecution has not been able say obey establishing the case beyond reasonable doubt as is required of law by virtue of your 1992 constitution in the criminal jurisprudence so obey prove the guilt of the accused beyond reasonable doubt intino usu say prosecution in yes and intimiema build defense no one file a friend or submission of no case submission of no case the judge ni betimi na why adwen judge no so pe no wonya adwen say judge ne wanya adwen a oho na obekọ so akobie o defense na won so asema won so wo in answering kwadu na ana say nsema won so di be yi kwadu na prosecution ne di ato so no obeyi ano no na won so no odi atudwa uwie na utu defense mu a ne your friend say trial has come to an end say trial ba end we are na say judge no wo ho kwan say ode ne judgment ebe ye den ebeba enti at that point eno ri asam atachia ekoso case nim na trial about to an end ye wi asem no na ye wi asem na aka say obe file the friend written submissions ni say evidence a tama ye di asem ni nia no esi ya kan si ani no lawyer no ebe kesi ani akase because of evidence ABCD intino the accused persons embremu no omumbu mbra bia so ye enti they should be acquitted and discharged by the court no. Oh yes, our written submission obekaya osiki for 2 weeks and a judge na grantee osiki for leave to study the proceedings and a judge no man 2 weeks. After 2 weeks no file the written submission. No file written submission. And offer or then character be can say yen defer judgment no. Na yen call the Supreme Court for constitutional interpretation because section 59 now of Minerals and Mining Act na yejina so dia prosecuting chamber Wontumi no. Sa embra no is in contravention with Article 1911 of the 1992 Constitution chese over Article 1911 it chese ansa na do be court abo kwadu aka se udi for intiniema sentence no e was say na ya acknowledge offense na wa committing no in a written law and its punishment also prescribed by law. And to fire mra na say be offer the offense of stealing na stealing no ho punishment den wo ho enti no offer ebia the offense of defrauding by false pretense ho punishment wo ho. Now the Learned Counsel actually say sa offense na dey ato chairman Wontumi so no who stated offense enya den who stated punishment eni ho enti yan call Supreme Court for constitutional interpretation but no opinion ye drew court no judge ne say on the Learned Counsel enya adwen ena ye say na ye movie motion and ye dey be make a case for a deferred judgment. Judge ne so say motion no kura no o ma ye movie because on the judgment are ready oba bekan and no kind of judgment or kind of judgment for about 2 hours 40 minutes. Judgment or kan ye nia ne copy about out 59 pages I mean so menye bia kan nia no. Over enyoma mienu enesi ye. Now the first thing is that Henry Okum ene Michael Jedu ayisi ne ekoche omo asase ne so nkofo bionu na Wontumi say o de asase ne mo so omanya reclamation no. Ye kwache omo asase no so no aban ye say obo omo kwadu as accused persons over ye started trial na aban ka say there be onye omo reach agreement nti onye omo kwadu biem na emo mo bedi adanse emma aban no against chairman Wontumi over o tie nkomo ni ye pa enti omo ye say omo bedi adanse against chairman Wontumi in favor of aban and omo be dane prosecution witnesses. Eti nkrofo chairman Wontumi kira ono na wambo omo asase ne se omo kono omo kodua coconut kube e wa asase no so no mo fan reclaim asase no for the next 5 years say ne be ya say concession e dey man for 12 years into odua kube was so 5 years na 7 years na aka no or the ye legal mining because our documents so be to mining wa e was so or the ye legal mining na and say hey nkrofo mienu no yakoche omo asase no so na omo chairman Wontumi dia omo according to prosecution yakoche omo no mo tu illegal mining no mo tu galamsey no ye ba court no mo say chairman Wontumi na dia asase ne mo say they should go and involve or engage in illegal mining and also omo nkotu galamsey. Now say no na baba hear the word of chairman Wontumi versus the words of the prosecution witness. Who share judgment na the judge was categorical, said there is no direct evidence linking chairman Wontumi to the alleged Galamsey Act. No, nemom you obey now so yes circumstantial evidence. Of a case circumstantial evidence a debate. Circumstantial evidence in law, say of a mamekanu brofuna for bra chumami wadaroma. Circumstantial evidence say the pieces of evidence when put together and I say the series of events and I say occasions when put together forms but one irresistible conclusion that a crime has occurred. Of I don't know the bet you may be saying.
Yes, I dance in some crocona diaba nim ye can in Yinabumua, a bear dancing mua, and no dear you baby a
dancing mua, a bet for me conclusion bacope.
I shall hold you baby
bacope, say. Offense na ye dey ball kwadu no una wa committee sa offense na good eti judge need you to say no direct evidence na mum circumstantial evidence and our judge need be listing the circumstantial evidence and I say enioma akoso nti a ono na dwum no susu say nti no yam connect to Chairman Wontumi to the galamsey activity no judge circumstantial evidence back ko base wo so ewo judgment ni mu ne say Chairman Wontumi di asase de ma Henry Okum ene Michael Jedua yi sisi omo koye reclamation no one more compensation bia in other words when tuo maka so mo fa koye reclamation into susu se sanka Chairman Wontumi ampampa se ne awoka no e de adwuma hye nkofo bienu ni nsa so omo koye reclamation a nkobe tuo maka na when tuo maka ninti no the nkofo bienu ne ka se Chairman Wontumi so omo fa nkotu galamse no omo first can be proceed ni bi ndidi fa mbo omo bra no eno no ye no kre that was what the judge said of auti eno na judge ne kan say Chairman Wontumi amo muska so omo fa nkoye reclamation eno nti no Chairman Wontumi abo mo pass omo nkoye illegal mining anase galamsey fine Chairman Wontumi so begina adaka mu no ono so kire se nkofo no afa asase na mo so omo nkoye galamsey in any case ono person to galamsey a owo document onu betu galamsey so he doesn't need those people say obebekwa koye illegal mining amano because ono one excavator or big mining company ya konta mining ya mano sa concession no if he wants to engage in mining he doesn't need those two individuals to go and do illegal mining for him na who follow conversation pa but judge ni wie no say one nkrofo no de omo kan ni mum witnesses ni mum ebe ya adwen na oba in law identity me feel say this judgment the judge erred and that the judgment was not in good faith and has no grounding in law at Chairman Wontumi lawyers ko appeal be succeed in one ground na maybe boss wa kire oni. The first ground is that in law o hia asema makan ya judge ni gina so the convicted Chairman Wontumi say enu nti no mo assignment to mine na the first count na in law ye fe bibi oath against oath na know the battery me be kan say oath ti say bia wa swear say we say nti ye inse against inse because nkofo no mu di inse e no mu gina adaka mu de testify ti a Chairman Wontumi say Chairman Wontumi di asase no mo say omo fa nkoye galamsey Chairman Wontumi nso be gina adaka mu no nso di nse e kire say ono nso di asase no mo say omo fa nkoye land reclamation omo ndua kube nti ye inse versus inse no substantial and no direct and no documentary evidence yes so ye inse versus inse and the position of the law is that eba inse versus insia, it is resolved in favor of the accused persons. If we say constitution, it say the burden of proving criminal trial, prove beyond reasonable doubt. And no one for dance yamba. Now means why you bought me quid, means me this here. Now I say, who not to me prove your case beyond reasonable doubt into a balance of probabilities. The bedroom balance of probabilities, need me accused no. Every doubt is resolved in favor of the accused person. Who accused person, you know, ona yebebu atena mao. Because I say versus say. And the burden of proof is that there was a prosecution prove your case beyond every reasonable doubt. Supreme Court now holding several cases beyond every reasonable doubt means that there shouldn't be a shadow of doubt. And I say a shadow. Of a case a shadow, Chimube can say. And what's a soon doubt be a dear today? And Nissa soon doubt be a dear. There was say who prove was a money year. Yopo.
Tininako, yes, our Tamaso.
Oh, of 50 minutes now.
And
I was say, and not say, I was so do was a money pay yopo. In me my dream, no prosecution, no, ain't men do almost a money pay yopo. Judge need 9 so. And not the convicted Wontumi based on their prosecution witnesses. Now, I'm going to watch your more assassination no more galamsey no. In some more kind and any judge need so and not the butcher my wound. All right, I think say that part no of already me 2 minutes with the permission. Your banners around the farmer minia with your permission.
Na momu ni time, your man about time.
What Daroma? I am pleading with you. I am pleading with the chair. Say in the spirit of fairness, I am pleading with the chair. Offer overshare na me argument na me ye no. And so na political argument. Eye addition so na yesua nti Wadaroma fa che me Wadaroma. Dey to so me no. Judge no stand ko nanim ka say ye fa bibi won say ye ma wo mining lease ye de ma company yan fa ma individual. It was established that Chairman Wontumi no ni mining lease war Bernard Entwibo si akudimo. Mining lease no was in the name of akonta mining enti no dia na chema Wontumi lawyers ne ka ne say granted without admitting yemfa ne say empo dia nkrofo de ka no eye nokre nanso anya nokro ba yemfa ne say empo eye nokre a say chema Wontumi na amo mining lease chema Wontumi oni mining lease into I dem mining lease nana se mini asase e tesa no a me ye dem man nana ya kese asase wo tesa no. The law is clear that you cannot give what you don't have. Chema Wontumi ni mining lease ni akonta mining dia of abeka ya da my issues by one of the critical argument na NDC for make it pass engineers and planners na akwaje concession na mumenye mampanini nua Ibrahim Ahama na akwaje concession me pa cho kai enti aba ne sen ene so bi concession ho aba nsema granted without admitting no say ampa ho aba nsema adenti na ene de ye kase Chema Wontumi na aye na mumenye company akonta mining na aye because Chema Wontumi doesn't have any mining lease in his name but judge ne say Chema Wontumi na the controlling mind of akonta mining enunti no wagina so e dey convict Chema Wontumi count me enu ye gina so e dey convict Chema Wontumi na no an matrix be dey man 20 years na no an ye bibia anka ho biem prosecution enti man kire say Chema Wontumi the excavator ekosi asase no so Chema Wontumi e man nkrofo no document say monje na me mining lease na e dey ama me no me poni bi ama mo nkona mo fanko e galamsey. There was no documentary proof. It was only based on circumstantial evidence. And then see prosecution witnesses na ba be say against Chema Wontumi inseno entina ye di jail Chema Wontumi for 20 years into over Nsema Makenia no kani esi ania. I am struggling to appreciate the legal foundation behind Chema Wontumi conviction. Entina I am inclined say omo kase as a politics woman no me ya nyo mo ya adwen no se ye ku galamsey ye nku galamsey but am I nya ne say ye be fa ho e dey intimidate political opponent. Ye be fa ho e dey hunhuna political opponent. Ye be fa ho e dey aye nyoma ye dey be punish ebenim. Ene dey offer. Ene dey ade I totally disagree with you. I disagree with the system and I am making the fundamental point say Chema Wontumi was not convicted based on any direct evidence, was not convicted based on documentary evidence or documentary proof or any video proof. I say and I say any audio proof say or name crofona kwatena baby no aka kire om say monkoda monkoye galamsey say ena ye gina so e de convicted Chema Wontumi. And I think say Chema Wontumi lawyers I am aware some will go for appeal, some will go for appeal. The appeal has a high likelihood to succeed because the critical defense of the accused persons were not considered by the trial judge. The trial judge didn't consider the defense of the accused persons because say against NC. Why do you resolve NC against NC in the favor of the prosecution? Prosecution no better than done so say obetimi asho say nipa no de na be gina court no wadi bone no. That's a doubt about. In what realm, in what dispensation must you resolve the doubt in favor of the prosecution? I think say it's an absurd interpretation of the law. I think say the judge could have done better and appreciated the law better. Offer me that was it. Now the only cross-examination be mama. I am happy to take your question, sir.
Why cross-examination? Mama Komra. Man Sadat.
The Cardinal.
Man Sadat.
The Cardinal.
Man Sadat.
The Cardinal. No.
Abang was
and I'm on for Kasa.
I'm just for Kasa.
I'm on for Chiro Madrian Pafasi.
I don't see I.
And an Anya case no. Nana Yasha said, and I'm from an Chirima Central. Nana Kama Boatin, Hona Nadjunchiri, or Diffribaye, or say a ne a yara who sembo pa Adamagana can be. Or say a Santa Regina Chama, I did not to no. Or no dear, near walking in an say, to me no catch NDC for you said to me as a son, to me, Sapa na onim. Send this for Monsieur Galamsey, so far, how far? And no dear, a man can once a man was we do when he said, I'm on your some cacretry. Then I come one so the Aribe 2 money. Also, such a consudo miabra. Or Sigana for you say a Galamsey ya, young Soroka can into Susa. Enti ebe soro wakadia yemfo ya ho odin na no yemfa nta ba nachi na aban ne tumi muntimi nya du na galamsey no yen soro na yen ko esanse ne beboa Urumunyanfo Sadiq Abubakar DC ahafo ano Southwest wose wo chiawo na ya kesi mansa data nyimire me chiamo pa na mesre omampanyini se akra kumase kwan no wose wo yimfa nkomo na yedi ne ho ba omampanyini no besese hweso bie ma no wate na ekwan e ha adwenko anhie sini adade nyina nya hompo na wokun wo se nana wo fro bus efiri kumase 5:30 ahomachi obedu akra na abotre kwan na enye nti to obesere sempeni fo hwe kwan no na ekwan no state wom no enye Shadra Kujo ewa sankragwa onso dia dia betum nie wusu we dia sana ba twade ato na esabone efa chama Wontumi case no hono o say esabone pa na galamsey no say ye betima tusu sa enye kwan wo se efa so nie na se ne ye pese efa so dia ne no so besere se Ghana ye prison adudu afia hodo ne ye mbiem esansa ba ne sesa ye be chi amanfo onso dia de betum wo enie na ya kese me pa cha obo na o kan ho asem beginning no mesere pa say rescue Ghana football no ho nsem na kwakosi san adenta na odi free a odi betum wo ye frame Musa Sedu Nungwa Zongo nana we say no case no judgment na aba no ene dom kuma no madwuma ba wo mo betimi akọ adudefie ho na makwakotena ho say 20 years nti ene ye Ghana fo ni mu ni asem onso dia de betum wo nie. Good evening the cardinal unfortunate say chama Wontumi yaman harsh sentence say na me the Musa judgment no it wasn't very fair where kwadu ye to chama Wontumi so any 20 years dia man no edoso emu odukura man case no sobo ne ye de to no so no na ne chama Wontumi wo chena ebitima ye obi bia ye frame adanse pimpim boaten akoma dan ofenso north na odi we firi a wo so de betum wo Wontumi trial no say no kra say 2024 mfomso ene de ho kwadu abo no na chese de ne kwakotum no a wo se na yensan ko samara bo ebim konkohwe galamsey ne gusu ekoso nti achecha ma Wontumi aho amo na ne omo ye galamsey no wo samara boy ono so de odi betum mu no wo se Wontumi trial we de me hu ne se amonyosem kakra etechire wo nyamfo Alex nyako won so de a nenchi anie won so de a wo de betum mu enie. Good evening na ya kese the cardinal na nasania anema yiko edi abansesa ba enema ba yiri okrom ha pa o na ububo mpinufo din a wo se aban sesen ye beche omunti me de besi ha minti me mobo sa edi no kwame na acidity hafo akire nsua o se chama Wontumi 20 years in prison over illegal mining na enyawe amonyosem na yaye ne sa no na we se no o se enye afutu emfama NDC appointees se senia ensuo ye no wo kire bi na wiabe ye sa enti ono de okay na wo kire mu say 20 years jail sentence rubu ko gina babi no okase amonyosem a oni nipa ne nya adwen mra na akasa se mra na akasa so de na ogina so e de futu ama ndi samonyo ko ni manyina obi bia ba na ma di bre se di bre de sha won sa hwe na ye ne frenchim na wo kina no ho ankwanko ba se me san se aban sesa ba se na nsuo ye na hwe a wo kina bi na wiabe ye sa enti obegina so na wasere ndi sifo nyina se obi a ondware ne ho na ne ho fi na wo kina bi no ankwanko nya asem owusu nkroma ba bio enkami a half original chairman for NDC kwame na sediti akire nsu ase wo chia bebre wo se adentina chama Wontumi case wetin so yanjelu mo asasema wo bi say lawyer Kwesi Botchway wo chirechire mo adikodi nti akoba ne sa wa chirechire mo pa nti na amenkoma ni me Ghana man penyiro ra John Dramani Mahama anamuntu a ne esie ene ni anamuntu abani tuo nyina no me de me hu ni say mining concessions ahodo na yepese yeje edema sebi ni nua no eni nti na ekwa akoba ne sa ko chama Wontumi a yede na tumu idi me say eye me nwanwa popa Kofi Dakon California US onso dia de betum woni e wodi na ya kese mansa data asrewa se hwi asafo enwumre the platform ai dija iguso yiti e wo se hwene ne patamu na me de na meka na se tumu bia ne ho no mo ayetena so kokosi awieye tumi esesa enu nti na ma mensra aban ne mpeni se gina esi akota esi o mo sanwe ne ho biem na aban no wonfa na ntumi bi na yemfa yi ntu ba bi a ho se eda ankwanko ba sa na sa ban se sa ba ene kurum ha be yiri o wo se Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bo mi ani MPP members nyina obesere se mo kaka mo humbo mabere no anie won so de no we se chairman kutu Oscar Ofori Labi urumunyamfo Yakubu Ahafo North South East Joseph Yamin NDC Vice Chairman Abanga omunyina no omonso no munso fa ntwen wo pe na omumi omosapo mu pa sanse edin bi beba ya no omudi ka ho na kire se kwan bi so no omoye galamsey endi se na galamsey dia na mu hwe nya sa ba sisa ba ubeyi mu ho ano same wonso de adufe wasa krupon ba na do so ntime me kan ba akopɛ na makenkan foforo nso de ajabata akoti ewusu hum. Good evening na ya okese conviction of Chama Wontumi no was say eye disuade ene afutu ede ma obi a na se wobedi bɔne ɛde etia ɔbɔ ade ne petwe ho ahia ne patamu die ntwaye enti obɛsere sɛ we no nya futu na nya kokɔbɔ mfa mu bi na kɛse ɔse bra makura ase akoti ɛwosuhum na bɛhwɛ ade river densu untimi fanya hwe biem na mfa nya aduane untimi fa gu kokoko so untimi fa nware untimi fanya hwe aye dika illegal mining ti obɛsere sɛ Ghana for illegal mining emwa enti yɛntwe ho famfiri ho agyabata akoti so humu nso de ade betu mu anie ankoma force of official bi achimansa inside achimbiani wasna na sentence against chama untimi no ɛyare hosem very 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 sad sometimes the judges ni bu ho no mo a say emra no omoma no bruso dodo because 20 years pa was mesre chama Wontumi ne lawyers ne se omo nkoma to appeal no omonye na omo ntimi hwe na omo mboa papa no ofun ase ayirbi achimansa na ankoma foster won so di we efiri a odi betumu na ne akasi good evening me cha papa adwumadin de wo bi da so mada Ghana nyankopon nkyira wo na wo se NPP ne asie omura emfida omura ntimi mfida na wo kina bi no omo so betu anamo Steven ewusuhum na wono so di we betumu obilite kome NDC appointees mumoni na ho mumoni na ho pa na ne asie yi munsua bibi kakra emfamfiri ho chama Wontumi case yi enye saa na so wo kina bi no abanhye saba na ye frɛ wo sɛ bra no bi bu nkunta na obegina mpenifo no ye me maame se dia wanu abo na sutu wankasa na opɛ we see interesting days ahead because crime anase nipa bone form some there expiring date na ho enwu enti nyankopon ma yenko a de a bia ne betima afa aba beka enti no obɛsrɛ NDC amanyuko na pointees se wo bia no onhwe yie enye saa asembeba we say incoming MPP I have for regional youth organizer ni Taki Kome ono so ne dia wodi ebetum na adwentira aba WhatsApp ne so no na matini nyina e dia firi hoyi
mate medase mansarat medase papa amemfa emma lawyer ene abu nafi ehwe bia ombeka ede afa abu
dala me bra na okasa no o say
na onto buntie dem beka
okay
nasa kauti de
oh sorry
na kasa yes amasa esi ameme time no abo 9:37
okay
9:37 maybe 8 minutes
okay
and you be saying 40 saying
37 and maybe 47 47
47
I said football grandma injury time
o bas renye
nana
eza
me per say ye share o document na o na me per share page 5 and page 6 that's the only place I'm present to now ye jabi bia me bra any opportunity say obeka oye mani oye lawyer meaning so oye lawyer pa no when opportunity so obekere no okata ni ebu ni gu enukra no so
o me page saying
page 5 and page 6 it's here starting from page 5
okay
yes. So much on 16th April 2025 say on 16th April 2025 the police embarked on a special operation dubbed anti-galamsey illegal mining in the western region. This operation led to the arrest of one Michael Jedu Ayisi and 28 others in Summerboy Forest within and around a concession belonging to the third accused Akuta mining on 17th April 2025. At the time of their arrest, Michael Jedu Ayisi and his men were occupying a structure with the third accused name boldly written there, Akuta mining. I saw so ena omukoche nkofo wemu. The police retrieved several items from them, including 8 pump action gun, 1 single barrel gun, 5 pieces of metal suspected of being gold in a sachet, 4 machetes, several water pumping machine, 310 AAA/BB cartridges, 1 grease gun, 4 motorcycle, 2 vehicle, 25 serviceable excavator, 4 non-serviceable excavators, and 157,000 Ghana cedis. Upon interrogation, Michael Jedu Ayisi identified another man, Henry Akum, as his employer, who has assigned him to supervise mining activity on the concession. Michael Jedu Ayisi further stated that as part of their mining activity, he and his fellow employee undertook land reclamation on part of the concession that had been devastated while mining the unmined portion of the land. Into what you say, omoya land reclamation Oh, assassin so 2 gold ones.
But hold on. Osi Henry Okum was subsequently arrested and cautioned. During interrogation, Henry told the police that sometime in September 2024, he had an arrangement with the first accused, under which the first accused allowed him.
First accused no I say we are Wontumi.
Good.
Okay.
The first accused allowed him to enter the third accused's concession,
which is a Akonta mining concession,
to mine for gold, because he was under the impression that the third concession belongs to the first accused.
Concession belongs to a fence Wontumi.
Great.
Until Wontumi allow no man is uncle to a former good illegal mining or hollow no. I will on the conscience. Na me bra e ka say omo dua kube me pacho question person me bisa say kube na omo dua no me pacho e pump action gun e dua kube.
But me ba
just a minute. Pump action gun no pacho question is a pump action gun e dua kube. 2 single barrel gun e dua kube. 5 pieces of metal suspected of being gold in sachets no pacho e the gold e dua kube.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, my
said the lawyer can say utie the lawyer can ye ne the one kasa ukofa ba ye.
Yeah.
This is somebody's word against another person's word.
Yes.
First of all, concession here ho there.
Akonta mine there.
On a third accused.
Yes.
And the first accused ne there.
Debbie, Akonta mine no new ra. First accused.
Relax. She you can say company you limited by guarantee out here.
Me pacho mintia se ba yen ti bibia se ni nche se ade we ayeka wa he po nipa miensa din ne nyabotre ya bo nipa miensa esem ne yeka no ha first one man ti ase Bernard Echibosi akon which is Wontumi and first accused and no na company na ya third accused where ya Akonta mine e dia
okay
nti Akonta mine no onye nipa
ma me so asem
Akonta mine ye timi ko bisa no question bia question e betimi bisa Akonta mine one Akonta mine na question ki
lawyer nyabotre abu yeah mpacho sa adwen people fruit trim
oh nyabotre
dey ti ate sa ne say oh abu me ni nkomo
nyabotre ye di nkomo me pacho Bernard Echibedia bosi akon me pacho oye wine wo Akonta mine who is he at Akonta mine? There's nobody in Akonta mine.
Yes, nobody.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Read the full judgment.
No, it's okay.
There's nobody in Akonta mine.
The dynamic is that chain is
sure.
In law.
Yes.
A company registered under the laws of Ghana is a legal person.
Yes.
Sure.
Separately.
The entire or a legal person is a emrani treaty say or independent
sure.
of whoever there is.
Sure.
And they say, or a legal person, there he can sue and be sued.
Okay.
Of any lawyer, any juridical body.
Yeah.
Juridical.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
Say I establish here no. Then we move to the second phase. Say, Wontumi no. Is Wontumi the same as Akonta mining? In
this case, no. Wontumi is the owner of Akonta mining.
That's not the question. You can be the owner, but you are different legal person from the company you are representing.
Oh, me despite Peace FM.
No.
Squam despite Toki FM.
Yeah, okay. So me kokasa na manotra.
Na me ba o.
Ani ngo si wam despite.
No, listen to me. You bisa me kofona obo like omo obo mu this say you bisa omo no.
Enumpo na problematic no.
How is it problematic?
It is problematic because Abu, it is said the minute OTS is here. Then we go before a judge. Me say, my lord, Abu eba me bejo anu me kunye paboni.
Yeah.
Abu eba me studio ho be sa program oba no na koke ehye ni botom se tie ni me hu koke ni se kuta Abu me na maka
yeah
also say my lord koke bia nhye me ho me amenya lo me nim say it is incumbent on the prosecutor, the one prosecuting the case, say, obe prove say ampa asem na ya kase kan say Abu oba studio na okuta cocaine no eye no kore. Say when timidia emra na say wo Abu no we are innocent until it is established without ambiguity say we are at fault.
Sure.
What I say?
Yeah.
Now okumne we a can say omo no ye de ma omo so omo nkotu we na ma omo permit omo nko okwan so omo nko ura asase no so ono so deny. The next leg of the argument will be that the Attorney General in this case or represent the government of Ghana or a case no must then prove say indeed the omo cano correct. Do you see that proof in the judgment?
It's there. No be
read that portion.
No nyabotire obia you do you 5 and 6 oh call 59.
Read that portion. No, because I don't have that luxury of time.
No nyabotire. No, you are not being fair to me. Yes, me for 7 minutes and kind 59 pages. My own.
Do my kind one by one.
Kind one. I'm just telling you something.
No, I just want you to point to me.
My brother said something. Maybe it's not about pointing to you. My brother said
it's
something.
not about your brother.
No, say you was in America.
Maybe it's a direct question.
No, and I'm tell say, and you was in America. And you no some kind in America. It's in your say. As some when say, I want mu na hu say. At the point amuko chi omunya all the evidence just say no mu tu galam say illegal mining e was assassin so it is a fact and which is there I have fact.
Can I come in?
Oh nyabutre na beba
not yet
oh nyabutre factual say whatever being the case no there was an agreement between omo any Wontumi say omuntu because one say omu dua kube kube hon me first excavator and two kube
in law Wontumi as wine.
Here, no, in this case, no, Wontumi is the owner of the company. According to a witness, prosecution witness, no, when they were dealing with Wontumi, they don't know anything about Akuta mining.
Is Akuta mining a sole proprietorship?
No, only two. There are two directors of the company. There are
go ahead. Now go ahead.
I don't first Wontumi court. I had say you be say. Osi onkofo papa no the second director no otu kwan o free Ghana na business say so how do you do your daily registration or renewals and oka say oh any dey onim obeba back no obe answer that question so in fact the fact of the matter say and yes say obi adwen na dey remember e ka say as yen two illegal mining ho yen two efomagudi ho me pa cho on factual no I wo atima we read yen e say yenfa etuo enye efeni say how do you call this kube also efeni say kube efeni say omu dua kube yenfa etuo endua kube yenfa gold endua kube yenfa excavator endua kube so that is a fact inti honum na adua da utima e ko chiro no enye kube ne na udua so don't let us feel say as omu dua kube enye kube no mu dua because we don't use gun to grow coconut
offer. Dia menu na kan me ya usually say asemba na law asem na menu obi hia na nipa ne lawyer ne na me pese me
oba say onye lawyer ni chese ye ni nyansa no nyabotre no but if you use the word I appreciate the fact that you are a lawyer doesn't mean we don't have the mind to interpret what the law says.
You appreciate what I'm saying.
So
you
don't do that please.
Offer on my kind page 5
yes
offer on page 5 for education ni also page 5 of also page 5 obi of we do page 5 for
so you would say me nipa chief inspector as the kudro obabu me na nwumre
of we do page 5 for
page 5 me ho
of before we go page 5 no go page 4 down of page 4
particulars of offense
count 6 of I say we will count 6
down of page 4
patrai once I won't count 6 now statement of offense for her me patcho we hu
my own statement of offense
and a particulars of offense of a intino na judge no e repeat the charge sheet of a what the American say enti asem na judge ne ka enti one say there count page 4 no count 6 na no one about page 5 no ma o kan ye no ano no apo kan ye no enti there what page 5 of the judgment nim enye a fact finding by the judge. It was a charge sheet, a reproduction of the charge sheet. And so when you sit here and say it was established in court, say the kind of paragraph says no mukite two any idea na it is wrong. Offer, it is wrong. No, it's a reproduction of the charge sheet. Offer, and again, the reason why I'm saying it is wrong is because offer.
Just a second.
Offer me about the mami.
Abu.
Yes, boss.
Only maybe.
Yes,
ni lawyer person ochiro na won te ase no
And I'm just judge
What's it?
No, I'm just a Metias.
Another point, it's on destroying the argument in the Quran. He say of a page 58 on a sentence and page 58. Scroll it down, the last but one page.
Normally that is how they do it. Obama narratives no.
The last but one page, page 58.
58. Or see the
Patricia count 6. On count 6, then a judge in the kind.
58.
On count 6.
Count 6. The third accused is sentenced to pay a fine of 15,000 penalty units.
Good. Into offer, count 6 and Wontumi was not found guilty and convicted on count 6. Count 6 now can you say and Crawford say Omuko who 2 gold bars then our honoman and I chairman Wontumi na mom with the core yes say or Mofanko 2 galamsi obisa say Nyabuche ne 2 nya no ye reclamation and I'm telling you say according to the court, the judgment, Chairman Wontumi was not found guilty on count 6.
But who is the third accused?
Akwanta Mining.
So it means that on count 6.
Yes.
It means then that
on count 6, Akwanta Mining is sentenced to pay a fine of 15,000 penalty units. And so if you say
because maybe I got
you have your time. No, you have your time. I beg you. Offer. So that validates the point you were making, say. Offer. The Oko be assassin so. Now yeah, offer. So do you get what I'm saying? And do better now guys Wontumi na more this kind near 2 near the agent yeah. That is not what the judgment is saying.
That's why the count
the judgment
so give us the count
the count one is a different offense.
What's the difference about it?
Count 1 and count 1 is assignment of money lease without ministerial approval.
Exactly.
Oh, can count 5.
Oh, which count 5?
Let me make my point. Let me make my point.
When I was saying, Wontumi any illegal mining. And account 1, I can say what you are saying was wrong.
No, count 1. Does count 1 have to do with illegal mining?
With what you are saying?
What is count 1?
That's what I'm saying.
Abu,
what is count 1?
That's what I'm saying. Assignment of mineral rights without approval.
Where's the galamsey? Where's the illegal mining?
It is illegal mining.
Assignment of mineral rights in illegal mining. Of another illegal mining, another assignment of a mineral right. What is illegal mining? What is assignment of illegal rights?
Who can free?
I make free page 1.
No. Call page 58.
No, I page 58 there. Can't. Okay.
Call page 58.
Oh, 58 any.
It's the borrowed time. Your time one.
Oh, sorry.
What call page 58?
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Count 1 on count 1.
Yeah.
Who the actual on count 1?
The first accused. Is sentenced to serve a term of 20 years imprisonment in hard labor and also to a fine of 10,000 penalty units. In default, serve 3 years in hard labor. And one count 1.
Did count 1 mention any offense there?
Offer, go to page 55. No, for further clarity, go to page 55.
I can't say count 1 and count 1. I galamsey.
No, on judgment.
Offer page 55. Wadaroma conclusion.
Page 1.
Page 55.
No, and 55. Page 1.
Okay, 55.
Good. On count 1.
Now come 55.
Page 1. Mentia said the entire that's on page. Offer judgment be out. Anytime I ever call judgment.
Page 1 your charge sheet.
It's a count 1 now. They all count 1. It's the same count. No,
page 1.
This is the basic.
Page 1 is not the position of the judge. It's the reproduction of the
yes,
charge.
but now he's telling me
no,
the position of the judge. And I'm giving you the reason why the judge did that.
But go. I was sentencing.
No, 55.
I can't count.
On count 1, assignment of mineral rights without approval.
Yes.
Of Apeka can free conclusion for a better understanding.
Conclusion.
Oh, that's a conclusion of the court.
Okay, conclusion. Having regard to all the foregoing, this court makes the following findings on each of the charge sheet.
Good.
Charge sheet, Abu, how kind of
count 1. Yeah, no.
On count 1, assignment of minerals right without approval. First accused. This court has found beyond reasonable doubt that no ministerial approval was ever sought or obtained, and that The first accused dealt with the third accused mineral right by permitting prosecution witness 2 to conduct mining operations and not merely land reclamation on the unmined portions of the third accused's concession, and that the first accused was at the material time the true and de facto holder of the mineral right. The third accused corporate veil having properly been lifted on the facts of the case. Each ingredient of the offense under section 14.1 as read with section 99.2b of Act 703 as amended has accordingly been established against the first accused to be to the required standard. A1 is accordingly found guilty and charged on count 1. He is accordingly convicted.
Exactly. That means
let me bet on now but maybe I can you know what offer dia wakan yi him fan the trese A1 Chema Wontumi is convicted for engaging in illegal mining. A1 just accused person 1.
It's no, no, count 1 no, so educate us. No, we don't know it. So educate us.
Count 1 it's offer.
Educate us.
One an assignment or their mobi without ministerial approval. And no say nipa ne ya convicting say or ye illegal mining.
No, that's illegal mining. Because illegal. What he was doing over there is illegal.
The fact that is illegal.
Whatever he's doing there is illegal mining. It's illegal.
Abu Mamin Chawa.
Now court now say he's engaged in illegal mining. Are you wiser than the court?
Are you also wiser than the court?
Are you intelligent than the court?
Are you intelligent than the court?
What are you saying?
Are you intelligent than the court?
Abu
no, you are yet intelligent court to ask. Are you intelligent than the court?
Young man, it's okay. Abu,
my lord, I find it difficult to understand.
Abu overrule. Abu, on say auto asase yeah in den chanoma wa. Normally ya to bona ken ka bi onyina obo nsa asase ru na ode ma on be ka kire say. Asase a me de ma abu yi, me de ma no say onfa nkosi dan. Se china bi abu pese oton asase na ana ogya mu ma obi a esese obebo me asase ru anamane ansa na watimi ayesa. What the judge is saying here ni say third accused agonta mining me bo akan say agonta mining.
Yeah, agonta mining.
Agonta mining no ono eno wo assigned deed no wo say ya de asase na man say onfa nkoye agudie.
Sure.
And now first accused no ye Wontumi no original baby even in the face of the law on say was separating agonta mining and Wontumi because they are two different legal personalities.
Sure.
And I say Wontumi no e de sa akonta mining na asase no ama obi wa bra wan kan kire minister.
Sure.
Pato what I say.
Sure.
And Wontumi no bone ya ye no e no nyese otu galamsey.
Sure.
Judge na nkaza otu
galamsey. Just 1 minute. Yeah, you call time ye chin ko for no mo ye adwuma holum no. Dey je che omo say no mo ye illegal mining. Into what the asase ama form of illegal mining. That is my base.
Asase nya Wontumi dia o.
No tell me o.
Akonta mining asase.
No, asema.
Anyway, mama lawyer nwi.
55 don't tell us still.
Offer. The point is that when you do mo mic no forget it. The point is that asase ni akonta mining dia. Of what you say, granted without admitting say Chairman Wontumi the beneficial owner of a quantum mining. That's a Chairman Wontumi person your mining operations was assassin as well. And yet one is also mining operations. Some concession here, Nidia. Why must he engage somebody to come and do illegal mining for him? Does it make sense?
It makes sense.
Offer. Now but check. Oh, go ahead.
Council, go ahead. Abu, let me listen.
Offer. The explanation I'm making is that the studio has a amananaya kese say often to mining. Minerals Commission for mining crata and anaya kese company limited there. So often to mining. Assassin and anaya kese diano. Abino the allegations and answer charges are against Nanaya Kese say Nanaya Kese aba be fa Kwesi Botchway say onye galamsey mano. Na say Nanaya Kese person 2 mining no ye mining operations na. Hwe si ne ho kwan so nkoye. Injadi na wo say Nanaya Kese e ma Kwesi Botchway be ye galamsey mano. Asem ni anie. Offer so what the America na say. Enti na America say asem we no. Wo de ko embramu na say e ko appeal the chances of Wontumi to succeed high. But the fact remains, and it has been established from the decision of the court here, Wontumi was not convicted because he has been engaged or he has engaged in illegal mining. Any charge the boy Wontumi and come with our baby. And come with our baby. And the charge the boy in and say, assassin ya kunta mining diano. Or no Wontumi this assassin and diano, Edia Mobi, and as any pa chrono, or the Amobi any panunque land reclamation, and as any pa chrono, aqua to galamse was no family man who see on a neck submissions now. I want to make a very fundamental point. And the very fundamental point I want to make, and they say, and then decision now, a dangerous precedent. A dangerous precedent, and Nipa was so worried by no decision now, Bano, a man penini Ibrahim Mahama. Then I make us and says, so him so no so chema want to be mining or ye nebi, I conta mining, say no be an EMP a say Tinebi, ye ko say a binum. Ako EMP asase so na se onu nso etu forma gudia anase yakwachi obi wo EMP asase so na se bia otu forma gudia do ontu forma gudie nye de ni ko gina court now by mere testimony oka se Mr. Ibrahim Mahama ena de na asase ne ma me se memfa ntu forma gudia eno kire se he is also jail bound for 20 years. That is what this decision means.